welcome back to another episode of the What Was That podcast. I'm Jazzy.
And I'm Addi.
So you might not have caught on to this, but Addi and I are both Leos. Meow. Okay, I'm pretty sure that lions roar, but anyway. Some of you may know that our birthdays are exactly a week apart. Okay. So as I was saying, we're obviously not recording on this day, but at the time that this episode is coming out, it is my birthday. Rawr.
Huh?
What is going on with you?
I'm sorry. Some of these stories are like kind of catty, and since we're lions, I thought it might be a little fitting.
I see where you're going, but let's get back on the theme, which is it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Jasmine!
It's more like it.
Okay, see we're staying on theme. Catty.
I can be because it's my birthday, and this is part 1 of our birthday bash. Part 2 will be coming out next week on Addison's birthday. Birthday! It's Leo season!
Hell yeah.
Leo season! I mean,
yeah, it was like, it'd be like I think of the Warner Brothers, like.
The lion?
Yeah, that's Warner Brothers, right?
I think so.
Yeah. With the lion.
MGM?
Oh, it's MGM, yeah.
It's such a cute little.
I want to see if I can put us in.
It's Leo season, bitches. It's day 1 of Leo season. So
It is it?
yeah, the 23rd is the first day of Leo season.
The 20. Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, not
I was
right
like,
now.
today is the 17th.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
But yeah, my birthday is the day 1
Of the
that you
Leo
can be
season.
the best sign in the zodiac.
Wow.
So Story 1. On my birthday. This happened to my eldest sister. Background. My sister has been blessed to see ghosts, and well, she's always been bothered by ghosts, bad ones too, and sometimes demons. And the house we live in happened to have an unexpected visitor there, and my entire family happened to see or hear things. The room happened to be a small, decent square room, which I hope it was a square. Which was my brother, then mine, and then officially hers. The bed inside was a queen. There was a window. You could say that if you were laying in the queen bed in the center, you could get up and lean forward a bit and see out the window. My sister messaged me happy birthday at 7:10 p.m. on Messenger while she was drawing. A few minutes after that, something knocked on her window twice. When she heard knocking, she froze. As much as she wanted to see who was knocking, she was too scared to look at what knocked, but felt a menacing presence staring through the window. She told me she felt useless, unable to do anything but stare at the wall in fright. She also told me her cat, Tinkerbell, was in the room as well, and when the cat heard the knock, it got up from the bed and walked up to the window and went inside the curtain to see who knocked. After a few seconds, Tinker dashed out of the room and my sister got out as well. On the next day, Tinker didn't eat anything at all and was sick the entire day. My sister realized what was staring at the window that day and somehow got her cat sick. What?
Huh?
What was staring at the window? What did she realize? We live in a single family house. I'll post a picture of my cat in the window as well to show you guys that no one can touch our window but the person inside the room. What?
Somebody commented and said, so her cat got sick? And that's it.
Yeah.
Man, okay, listen, I didn't read these stories.
Yeah. So your cat got sick. You know, my cat gets sick sometimes too.
My cat gets sick quite often. He likes to eat his food really fast.
Yeah.
So he likes to throw up pretty often. So
Yeah.
maybe your cat just ate some food really fast. I don't know, man. Crazy it happened on your birthday.
That's so crazy that your cat threw up on your birthday. I remember my last birthday. There was a little poop nugget that came out of the litter box, and that's how I started my birthday. I, stepped on it.
No.
I can still feel it if I think about it.
Talk about
I was
a
like,
shitty
no.
birthday.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. I think that your story is way worse than
Yeah.
this story. Honestly, it's like...
And clearly that was a ghost who took a little poop nugget and not my cat who got spooked in the litter box and ran out.
Yeah.
Before she was done.
I feel like we are negating the fact, the spooky part is the fact that OP's sister texted them, and right after that, they heard knocking.
Yeah.
And they tried to look, or they, like, wanted to see what it was, and the cat got sick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be a lot of coincidences, honestly.
A series of unfortunate coincidences.
A big bug. Yeah, just like
hit
on
the
the
wall
window.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to, like, fly in.
Yeah, how loud were the knocks? Was it actually a knock, or was it like a... You know? I got questions. Also, if your sister sees other ghosts, give us those stories.
Yeah, bug. Sorry. I was reading, just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I was like, man, this story kind of sucked. What was this? This was a really, like, cold open. Somebody called me with this cold opening, I'd hang up the phone. There's nothing gripping about this story. No, we're imagining big bugs hitting the window.
I was so ready for it, too. It's like, okay, you're, like, sitting in your room. You're alone. You've seen ghosts before.
Yeah.
You're familiar.
Yeah.
You hear a knock at the window, and...
Your cat
throws up a hairball. Like, oh my God, cats, I feel like that's part of what they do.
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of throw up. I will say, Lilith never throws up.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Story 2. Wow. What a way to start the episode out.
Everyone who likes Zodiacs is going to be like, these fucking Leos falling into every stereotype that possibly
We're
exists.
Just ticking the boxes. They're like egotistical, center of attention.
Yeah.
Whatever else there is.
Sometimes has spiraling depression and wonders, what does it all mean? Life of the party. Very fashionable.
Yeah. Super
Dramatic,
romantic, sexy, strong.
Like everything
independent,
that you could possibly
confident,
want.
And also a little
Yeah. It's like literally...
Your laugh sounded like this.
I was trying to think of a word, and I was like, I don't know how to laugh because I'm trying to think at the same time.
I can do one that thing and send it to you, because it literally was. It was like.
Okay. But yeah, Leo is literally having a god complex, and then realizing you're human, and then being like,
"What does it all mean? I don't like it. I thought I was too good for this world, but I live in this world."
Yeah. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Story 2. OP's ex-best friend. Okay, so this is from Best of Redditor updates. I feel like I should say that because the title's kind of weird. But OP's ex-best friend has an affair with her ex-husband, and a few years later tries to hire OP to make birthday cake for their child.
This is gonna be messy. Okay.
Getting cheated on and getting a divorce made me realize how much I was missing from life. I, 33 female, just wanted to share this with everyone who is going through divorce or a heartbreak for a similar reason. I married someone who I loved with all of my heart. We met in college, and right after graduation we got married. I decided to stay home because my husband, 34 male, made a lot of money. I gave him everything. Supported his business, cooked for him, cleaned for him, basically babied him a lot, because I was in love with him. I thought if I was a good wife and nurtured him, he would love me back. And for like 5 years, it was good. I discovered he was cheating on me when I found a random receipt from a hotel. I investigated a little and found out he was, in fact, cheating on me. And his AP was my best friend, Kylie, 31 female. AP? Is that... Affair partner.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was like,
yeah.
Literature?
I was like, yeah. I was betrayed by 2 of my closest people. Kylie gave me a vague excuse that she didn't want to hurt me, but she just fell in love with him. His excuse was, "You do not make me feel special anymore. You've just gotten boring and let yourself go." I agree, I was a little chubby back then because of my medicines. Also, I was always tired to work out. I tried the path of reconciliation, but failed. He left me for Kylie. The whole incident made me realize who are my real friends and who are the fake ones. There were people who are neutral, but only two of them, Josh and Marie, were on my side and cut off Kylie. I was really devastated. I felt like without him, I was no one. I lost my husband, my best friend, my house, my life. I stayed with Marie for a while. She offered me a small job in her catering business. I love food. When I was married, I would make a variety of food for my ex-husband. Cooking was just very therapeutic to me. During that time, Marie's mom gave me some useful advice. That is, an average human lives for 75 years. You're already 27. Are you that stupid that you want to waste the rest of your life being sad over a man who's never loved you? That thing really stuck with me. I have trust issues because of my husband's infidelity. I had trouble dating, so I skipped on it for a while. I focused on working on myself. I socialized with a lot of people while I was catering and made a lot of connections. I also wanted to start a business of my own. And since I love creating food, a customer I was catering for actually gave me an idea to start a baking business. My friends also helped me a lot. I built a pretty small yet successful baking business within a couple of years. I started to feel more of myself now that I'm free. I didn't realize I had so much free time in my hands because I wasn't busy taking care of a large human. My house was clean. No one was putting their dirty laundry on the floor. No one is telling me to make something else because they're not in the mood for a certain dish. Nobody puts dirty dishes in the sink. I started to embrace this solidarity. I know those things I mentioned are not something that is big, but it was a huge relief. Moreover, no one questions me whenever I go out. I don't have to answer anyone before going out. I can spontaneously go on a long drive and don't have to ask permission. I learned a new language within my free time. I focus more on my family and friends who genuinely love me. And getting dumped has made me see the red flags I missed in my marriage. I used that as a lesson to steer clear of any trash men in my life. I dated a few men, but they didn't seem nice to me. But it didn't bother me a lot. I'm happy being single and carefree. I see my divorce as a blessing to me rather than a curse. I do feel alone sometimes, but recently I got a call from Kylie saying that she regrets marrying my ex because he never appreciates her and always puts his burdens on her. They have 2 kids now, but my ex doesn't help her with any chores. She's always tired and exhausted after taking care of 2 kids and an adult. It just made me realize that it would have been me if my husband didn't cheat on me with Kylie. I simply told her, well, you said you loved him, so he's your problem now. What's the point of coming to me? That bitch has the audacity to say she wanted a friend. I blocked her number.
Period.
I don't want to be in their lives. Sometimes I feel like I miss my prime because I'm now 33. It feels too old to start over. But I still have hope for love one day. I'm currently dating a guy who is also divorced like me because his wife cheated on him. So we'll see how that goes. So we have an update after that, but that's the original post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. First of all, I will say there's a lot of sitcoms that don't start until they're in their 30s. Sex and the City.
Yep.
Carrie's 32 when it starts. Or I think Charlotte's 32. The youngest is 32 when it starts.
Yeah.
So, like, you got time.
New Girl starts when they're in their late 20s and goes through their 40s.
Mm-hmm.
How I Met Your Mother is in their 30s.
Yep. Seinfeld, they're like late 30s to 40s when that starts. Friends, they all roll into their 30s. So, like, you're just building character before season 1.
Yeah, exactly. You have to build a backstory.
Right.
Everybody has a back. Okay, hot take. I think it's hot to be divorced by your 30s.
Yeah, it is.
Personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong.
It adds an air of mystery, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not to say that people who aren't divorced, like, aren't hot.
Hello.
I'm just saying that there's such a stigma around people getting divorced. And I'm like, no. I was a young-ass, stupid-ass girl who got married because somebody told her that he loved her.
Yeah.
And then developed my frontal lobe. And was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I need to not.
Yeah.
And that's growth, and that's hot.
Growth is hot. Self-awareness is hot.
Just want to say. Divorce by 30.
Divorce
hot.
by 30. Do it.
Sexy.
Do it.
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
Yeah. Being
Do
33 is so young. That's something as I'm getting older, I'm realizing, and I know that all those youths on TikTok will all be like,
oh yeah, they're like, you're
ancient. You're so old. I was born in 97.
Yeah.
And I know you were born in 94.
93, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like,
they would laugh at us
honestly,
and say
I'm
we're
not
geriatric.
mad that a 16-year-old thinks I'm geriatric because, like...
I don't want them to think that I'm cool anyway. Because I don't want them to hang out with me.
Yeah. I don't want to hang out with you. So, like, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah. Neat, buddy.
Neat. Yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
imagine thriving. Okay, this is how I feel right now. Like, this lady is, like, a perfect parallel, I feel like, to me.
Yeah.
Except my ex didn't cheat on me with my best friend, thankfully. But, it is really awesome looking at my life and being like, wow, this is so cool. Look at all the stuff I did for myself to grow myself in all of this time. And look at your life.
Yeah.
Okay. You know?
Yeah. No, like, you are forever your own biggest advocate and biggest supporter. So, like, to look around and be like, I don't want to be here anymore. And then change everything, and then look around and be like, look at all these great things that I've done for myself that, like, set you up for your the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Is awesome. So, yeah, I feel like it's never too late to start over.
No, I agree with you. I thought so when I was, like, going through my initial forever ago breakup. I was like, I'm 24. I was like, how old am I? I'm 24. It's too late to start over. I've already spent this much of my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Why 24? What the fuck? Like, most people don't meet their partner until they're, like, in their late 20s, you know?
Right.
Like, some people get lucky and meet them early, but, like, some people it takes time. You know, you gotta go through a lot. And I don't know how I was like,
this is it.
This is it. I'm an old, shriveled up bitch now. Like,
yeah. Me at 24 was living a much different life because I was like, if you tell me your name, that ruins the moment. Like, I don't want to know anything about you. I just know that we're here and it's now.
And we're in the moment together.
Yep. And he's like, my name's Ryan. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Ryan.
You ruined it.
You should have just told me, like, I'll tell you my name in the morning. And
yeah.
That's it. That's
then
all I need to know.
We're not going to see each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the mystery of it all.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
But
I was living La Vida Loca. But anyway.
Dude, if my best friend got with my current partner.
Because there's no way that, like, she doesn't tell her best friend, like, oh, like,
I'm going
here's
out.
what we're going through.
Yeah.
He doesn't do any of these things. He's not supportive of me. He's really mean to me. Like, your best friend knows those things and, like, supports you through it.
Yeah. And behind your back is secretly doinking with your husband.
Especially if she's like, yeah, you guys should break up.
Dude, I would go to prison.
Oh, yeah.
I would go to prison, allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. Some would say, hypothetically.
That would send me over the edge.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I would not, and I'm congrats to OP for being able to move past it and still have friends, because I would not trust anyone ever again. Ever again. I would never be able to trust a single soul on earth. Be like, wow, the two people who were supposed to love me the most.
Right. The closest people in your life.
Yeah, but betrayed me to the worst level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just explode.
Yeah. I'm so glad that karma came around and got
right. Because what the fuck did she think was going to happen?
Fuck around and find out. All MAGA people right now. Sam, you've been given all the signs. You were literally, you know the definition of insanity? doing the same thing over and over again
Yeah.
and expecting a different outcome.
Yeah,
And
it's just because, like, some people are, like, delusional and entitled. They're like, it couldn't happen to me.
Yeah,
And they
I
literally
can fix
walk into
him.
a situation.
I can fix him. I know what he needs. This is exactly what he needs, and it'll all
Right.
be good.
Oh, you hate my best friend. And, like, honestly, because, like, best friends have similar traits. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, this is probably someone who's very similar to you in different ways.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad she blocked her.
Yeah, same.
Fuck her.
I would have read that text and same thing, bewilderment.
I would have screamed through my phone, and then I would have called someone else and be like, bitch, guess what?
Yeah.
Guess who just texted me?
I would have called her and just laughed. Like, maniacally laughed the whole time. And be like, oh, what, you needed a friend? And just keep laughing. And, like, she keeps trying to talk, and you're just like, ah!
The laugh track is rolling in the back.
I would cackle until I couldn't breathe anymore. Just to spite.
Yeah.
Just to spite.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Another Leo trait. Spite.
So, this is another post made by the same woman who just posted that one.
Okay.
It's a little bit later. So, that one was posted February, so they're posted 4 days apart.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, 4 days apart.
Okay.
My ex-best friend, who married my ex-husband, hired me to make a cake for her son's birth. I, 33 female, am in a bit of a dilemma. You see, my ex-best friend, 31 female, had an affair with my ex-husband, 34 male, when we were married. Our friendship fell apart right over there. I didn't have any contact with her until a month ago. She called me and said she's not happy in her life. I have moved on with my life. I don't need their shenanigans. I run a small baking business. It's relatively new, and I only take orders for cakes on occasions like birthdays, graduation, a reunion, except for weddings. I have some plans to expand and also have a dream to open a bakery of my own one day. A few days ago, I get an order from my ex-best friend. She wanted me to make desserts for her son's first birthday. And she doesn't just want me to make a birthday cake, she also wants a dessert section at the birthday party.
I'm already violent.
It's a huge order and the pay is good. It will be good for my business, but as you can see, she and I have a history. This made me question, why does she want me to do it? My ex comes from a well-to-do family. He also has a high-paying job. She could easily hire the best baker in town. Why does she want me to do it? My business is not that big. It made me feel like she's trying to grab my attention or just trying to sabotage my business. Or maybe she wants to talk to me after I shunned her the last time. On the other hand, the businesswoman inside of me says to take it. I know I can do it. The party is huge. There will be many people from an affluent background. I can promote my business to those people. It'll be good to boost my revenue as well. I'm thinking if I just avoid her as much as possible, then it will be good. But I don't know. I'm stuck in between. I need some good advice.
How are you going to avoid the person who's throwing the party and paying you?
I know, but there's something a little bit where I'm like, queen, slay. Like,
I think she should do it.
She should, because they're offering to pay you a ton of money and promote your business.
Yeah.
All to make her son's birthday cake and birthday desserts. Like, step on her neck. Step on her neck. Like,
charge them more than it costs. Upcharge insanely. And make it a good cake. And then pass out your business cards. And bye.
Yeah, and it'll be great for the best friend to see how good she's doing with her life. And she can just get fucked the whole night.
Yep.
She can be there trying to take care of her little shitlins running around, and then absent father probably having another affair in the upstairs bathroom. Like, you know, and she's out there living her best life.
Yeah.
So,
this is a moment to flex in their face. And show how far you've come, and also take their money. Take them for everything they're worth.
Yep.
Get as much money as you can.
You know what you should do? You should slip and fall while you're on the property, and then sue them.
Yeah.
Sue them for everything that they own at that point. Like,
then it's your house.
Yeah, exactly. It's not their, and you own their kids now.
Yeah.
It's just your life, and they're living somewhere else. So, we have some advice from the comments.
Okay.
So the top comment was take it. Make them the best cake you can. Show them that you're not bothered by either of them. The best payback is no payback.
Actually.
So the comment back, OP said, hey, at least this way I will get some money considering I wasted my 20s on an ungrateful man-child. I wonder if she's trying to annoy her husband.
Get alimony.
So sue me.
She's probably trying to annoy her husband.
Yeah. And then the other person said, maybe she's trying to do a good thing. And then OP said, I talked to a friend of mine about it after I got the order. She's actually in a catering business too. She said that maybe my ex-best friend just wants to compensate me for what she's done, like a charity. I don't think there's a strong case to it. As you say, the money is good. The opportunity is great. If you're serious about your business, you take those opportunities when they come. The alternative is wondering what might have been if you don't take this order, and that doesn't sound like you. So, yeah, that's pretty much that one. And then we do have another update.
Okay.
We have an update from one of the comments from OP. And then OP said, I totally forgot about this post. A lot of people have been asking me what I decided. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I accepted the order. It looked too good to pass on to somebody else. Call me a greedy businesswoman all you want, but like you said, ask for advance payment. I did, and they paid in advance. I always ask for full payment. I also minimized the contact with my ex-best friend. So far, the interaction between us has been through email, and also I have an assistant who is a family friend. He knows my situation, and he's the middleman. I'm also documenting everything. I know I'm taking a huge risk with this, but I'm willing to see where it goes. Also, I learned that hiring me was my ex-husband's ideas, not hers. My ex heard about my service from a colleague of his and wanted to hire me. I haven't talked to my ex about this. Most of my communications have been with my ex-best friend. Nothing big happened. I'm still working on it. I will post a full update after this is done. So.
Oh, I bet he's like feeling guilty.
Yeah.
And also because he's like in the same place with Kylie that he was with her. Mm-hmm. And he's like, man, I kind of miss my wife who would cook all these crazy things for me.
And now she's like a successful baker and she knows another language. And
he wants what he can't have.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, they were together when they were really young, so she's probably like his first love. And that's what she said. She said that they were like their first, you know?
Yeah.
So he probably was like, man, I miss my OG.
Yeah.
It's Love Island, man.
Yeah.
You're hopping around the villa.
My OG.
Yeah. I want to go back to my OG, but it's too late. Your OG's kicked off the island, dog. Like, you can't.
She's already gone.
Yeah, you already impregnated another woman twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild, though. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, there's only 2 people that could hire them, but I feel like I don't know. I rescind because I feel like it was weird that the ex-best friend reached out days before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to read the next update. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so this is about 2 weeks after that update. Hi guys, I've read your advice and suggestions. You all made some really good points, so I decided to talk to my mom about it. I just needed her insight about the matter. She told me I should do what I want to do. Super helpful.
Thanks, Mom.
My boyfriend also... Ooh, boyfriend!
Okay, bring him to the party.
My boyfriend also encouraged me to take the order. He says that if I had to stay to organize the dessert table, he would be there for me. I took the order. And it turns out it was my ex-husband's idea to hire me because one of his colleagues recommended my service to him. And it was sort of short notice, so I had to rush this. Anyway, I kept it strictly about business. My ex-best friend tried many times to meet with me in person, but I told her just to email me because I do have cake orders for other people to do. I only had to meet her one time in person regarding the order. She sent me the details of the party over email. Like I mentioned, it was a huge order. I didn't just have to make a birthday cake for the baby. It was Pokemon themed.
Cute.
There were also cake pops, cupcakes, and macaroons. Luckily, I had my friend Marie over for some help. Yes, I paid her. Okay. Nobody was asking, Jesus. So like usual, I went to deliver the cakes and other stuff for the party. There was already a table set at the venue. My boyfriend, Josh, 35 male, came with me to support me and keep me away from my ex-husband and my ex-best friend as much as possible. As I was busy with myself, my ex approached me and said hello. Not gonna lie, seeing him after so many years, my heart just dropped. This man has given me the worst pain you could possibly give to a human. I am glad I held my composure. I also said hello back. He tried to have a small talk with me by saying that he's sorry about how things went down and what he said. Also, I looked better than the last time he saw me. Then he drops a big bomb. He said all these years he has thought of me, wondering what I was doing even though he's happy with his married life. I was silent. I didn't say a word. He just kept spewing that he misses me and my cooking.
What did we say?
My homemade French onion soup is still his favorite. He misses that every time he gets sick with the flu. I didn't know what to say. At that moment, Josh noticed that my ex was making me uncomfortable and he rushed towards me with a fake emergency. He asked if I was okay. I said yes. After the table setting was done, I was about to leave, and that's when I saw my ex-father-in-law along with other guests. He noticed me and came and gave me a hug. My ex-father-in-law is a very humble man. In fact, he was the only man who was on my side when I was going through the divorce with his son. He looked really happy to see me and asked me how I was. He started to chat with me. I talked to him about my business and he gave me some advice. He even talked to my boyfriend. He called Josh a pretty standard guy.
Huh?
Whatever that means. Woof.
Just a dude.
Ex-father-in-law was nice and said he would suggest my services to his friends too. He insisted that I stay until lunch is served. I said no a couple of times, but he managed to convince me. I only stayed for 1 more hour or so, but I was fine. I did notice that my ex-best friend was eyeing me from the corner. I was fine because Josh was beside me the whole time. I chatted with some guests. They appreciated my service. I didn't have any more conversation with my ex. I didn't even stay for the cake cutting. I left the first chance I got, but my assistant stayed to make sure everything was fine for the cleanup. It was overwhelming for me. I saw some of my old friends and my in-laws. My mother-in-law avoided me, and some of my old friends just said hello. Later that day, I got a message from my ex-best friend on my work email that said she liked my service and all her guests really liked my cakes and desserts. She also said sorry. That's not where it ends. I got to know from my friend Marie, who is still in contact with some of my old group, that my ex-best friend is not happy with her marriage. We've been known that. Mm-hmm. When my ex and her are in public, they would often fight. They also fought on the day of their kid's birthday. To be honest, I just told her not to bring me gossip about her. But the silver lining is I got a huge fat check. I can finally buy a new sugar printer or maybe even a good quality oven.
Damn.
Also, I just want to appreciate my boyfriend Josh. He has been incredibly supportive of me. He has protected me from my ex and my ex-best friend like a knight. I think he deserves his own cake from me.
Gotta keep me talking, ma'am.
Okay, but this is the last time I'll be taking orders from them. I know that they have a 3-year-old daughter whose birthday will be in 2 months. I think they might try to hire me again, but I will not take it if it happens. Yup. Anyway, that's it.
Good for her for taking the money and getting out of there and having like a solid boyfriend who's a pretty standard guy.
It was a pretty standard guy. That's so harsh. Oh my god, I would cry.
I'm imagining like a waspy family, like a Midwestern waspy family.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's a guy.
That guy's a guy. Pat him on the
guy?
back. Yeah, champ.
Definitely a guy.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I think it's so funny.
Not a compliment.
We all knew that the ex was gonna come over and be like, "Oh, baby, I miss you, because he wants what he can have."
Yeah, I miss your cooking specifically. We said the food you would make me, because dudes really think about food.
Really like food.
They really think about food.
You cook one good meal for them, and they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I really hope. Oh man, I don't think OP did, but I wish she told the ex-best friend that that's what he was doing over there. Mm-hmm. Just to, like, spite. I mean, all you have to...
you know what I would do? I would give her the recipe for the French onion soup.
That's really funny.
Because it's like, oh, this could seem like a nice gesture. It's not.
Yeah. I would tag on when I, like, gave it to her. I'd walk up and be like, hey, I just got talking to your husband. He actually was talking about how much he misses me and misses my cooking. So I figured I'd give you my French onion soup
He said he
recipe.
specifically missed this. So if you have any questions, shoot
Feel
me an
free
email.
to email my assistant.
Yeah. Make sure you really caramelize the onions and then just walk away. Yeah, that's what I would do. Because you know what? They got their own bigger problems. But you can do some little petty jabs because you deserve that.
Yeah.
You deserve jabs.
I'm so glad that OP had her boyfriend with him.
I'm so glad she had a boyfriend because if she didn't have a boyfriend, this probably would have been a worse day.
Yeah, and I really hope that OP's boyfriend is, like, hotter than the original guy. So the
In
original
my
guy,
head, Josh is stupid hot.
yeah, and that's how I imagine too. I'm like, the ex-husband is like,
Yep.
and Josh is like,
Hey, babe.
you know,
I just imagine like
handsome Squidward.
handsome, just like the cutest little himbo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, babe. You good?
Yeah, everything okay? All right, cool.
That's a guy.
That's a guy, whatever that means. Girl, that's not a compliment. That's
Not a compliment.
That's a slight, a little bit. That's what Jasmine said yesterday about this guy that we looked at. And that's what Quentin said too, actually. No, it was Quentin that said it, not you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Quentin
it's
said,
a guy.
That's a guy.
That's
That's the most guy I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm ugly
Yeah.
and I'm proud.
Definitely for sure. Probably. Not to assume. Okay. Story 3. Am I the asshole for how I responded to a friend at my friend's birthday dinner? Hello, I'm part of a friend group of 5 girls, all 20 to 22 years old. We live in Europe, and this post is translated to English. My friend A had her birthday dinner with the group yesterday. A's friend, B, is 22, and what does that mean?
Stay-at-home mom.
Oh, and a stay-at-home mom. I'm a university student. Yesterday, B arrived late, and she looked at me. You look like shit. Not very nice, but true, so fair enough, because I really looked like shit. Why? I have a lot of courses that I have to attend, and I can't delay them. Exams are coming. I'm studying for more than 90 hours per week, without counting the lectures. I'm also working, although only 3 hours a week, with preparing at home for at least 2 more hours. I'm stressed, and I fear I cannot pass these exams. I also kind of developed insomnia due to the stress, so I haven't slept for the last 3 to 4 days, and you can see it in my face.
Oof.
I'm starting to think that if I die right now, at least I don't have to do the exams, but I think I'll feel better after them. I didn't even want to go to the dinner because I have so much to do, but I care about A, so I went. I replied, yeah, I'm very tired from studying. She laughed and said her usual mantra. You don't know what tired is. I have 3 kids. Talk again when you have 3 kids. You could at least put on some makeup. Fighting. Now, I don't really know what happened to me because we're all used to this kind of comments from her, but I snapped. I told her exactly how tired I am. I told her that she isn't the only one who's tired and that her gatekeeping being tired is annoying. It also shows what a selfish person she is. It's a lot of S's. And that being empathetic for one time wouldn't kill her. I followed it with saying that I am without a doubt more tired than her since all of her kids are out of the house for 10 hours a day, good daycare since her husband has a good job, and that all she has to do is clean and not even cook because her husband does this. Moreover, she has her mother-in-law taking care of the night duties because she and hubby are too tired. She told us all of this herself, while I have to clean and cook and do it all by myself. I think at the end I was kind of screaming because I looked around and people were staring at us. She asked A if she had anything to say, and after A didn't say anything, she told me I was a childish bitch and to go to hell. Then she left. I think A was just too shocked to react. After that, I started crying and I immediately apologized to A for ruining her birthday dinner. A was kind and told me not to worry about it and she would have a chat with B later. The other girls messaged me after we left saying I had to apologize to B and I was insensitive to her struggles and it was not okay to bring her home situation into the discussion. I wrote this during another sleepless night And I'm only posting this now because I still don't know if I was in the right for responding like that. I mean, I still ruined A's birthday, and I could have just ignored her comment. Not the asshole. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sorry. Like, did you
I-
need to pop off as hard as you did? Maybe not.
Maybe
But I
not.
get why it happened.
Yeah, when you get to like a certain point of dealing with somebody's shit, like you
blow up.
You do blow,
You blow
up.
up.
I understand. Which is I do understand like the feeling of just being walked over time and time and time again by somebody that like you don't really care for.
Right. And they just keep picking at you.
For no reason. And like, is it okay? Like I wouldn't in an argument bring up somebody's parenting unless the kid was like in actual danger.
Yeah.
So the bringing in the family life is a little like wishy-washy. You're kind of towing a line of respectful.
Yeah.
But at the
like,
same time, it's kind of, you kind of have to bring it into play because comparing your lives and being like, I'm more tired than you because I do all this. You don't know what that other person's doing. Like,
right.
There are people who have actual illnesses that make their bodies tired all the time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what they're doing. They're still exhausted. And this person is literally putting themselves through university, studying 90 hours a week, going to classes, trying to work, trying to take care of their house, trying to take care of themselves and make sure that they don't die because they need to eat and sleep. They're not even sleeping. I would have, being delirious off of not sleeping, decked.
Yeah.
In the face. No words involved.
Well, and then, like, if your whole argument is, I'm a mom, so I'm more tired than you brought up the kids.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you did kind of
brought
enter
it
the
up.
fight with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't possibly be tired because you don't have kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but you don't take care of those kids. So,
Why are you tired? What are you tired for?
like, I'm sorry, OP's not the one who brought up the fact that she has kids.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So,
Yeah, I would also snap if I hadn't slept in a while and I was so stressed out and somebody made another snide comment at me after they've made 100 before.
yeah. And, like, the friends that are like, you need to go apologize, where were they?
Yeah.
When B was, like, just, like, nitpicking everything that OP did.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Now they're going to pick sides because B threw a temper tantrum and ran out. Like, A stood up for the, or not A, but OP stood up for themselves to this constant bullying, essentially. And all of these friends are like, well, you bullied her back.
Yeah. So
Shame
you need to say
on
sorry.
you. Yeah, no, fuck that. No.
No.
There is
Fuck
only
'em.
so much that a person can take before they snap. That's how it is. Like, whether it's snapping verbally or physically. There's a whole show on it. It's called Snapped.
Yeah. Better that you yell at her than you end up on Snapped.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think, I mean, it sucks that it had to go there. Personally, if this was my birthday dinner, okay, I wouldn't even be in this situation in the first place because I don't have mean friends.
Yeah.
Everybody that I surround myself is beautiful. Beautiful. Love them so much. Yeah.
Thanks.
I would never be in this situation in the first
Right.
place. However, if in a fairy tale world, I did have a mean friend who like picked on all my other friends, and like somebody else stood up to her and lashed out, and then she like left crying, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
high five, you know?
Yeah.
But again, that's hard for me to imagine because I like wouldn't be in that situation in the first place. Because like if somebody's constantly being mean to my friends, I'm gonna be like, hey, don't be here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Leave. Why are
Yeah.
you here? No, I had a friend whose friend married someone who's like mean to like my friend. And that's a very interesting dynamic to navigate because like I'm
weird.
not really like friends with them.
Yeah.
But I'm like, to my friend, I'm like, she's too mean to you.
Yeah.
She's stupid mean to you. And I was like, I'm mad at this other friend for letting her be that mean to you. So, not telling you what to do, but you gotta at least stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And tell her that she's being a raging bitch for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. Good for OP for standing up for themselves.
Hell yeah. Go
Yeah.
OP.
Let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. Again, it does suck that it was A's birthday dinner, but A said that it was fine.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to trust A on that.
yeah.
Because obviously she's friends with B too and probably knows what she's like.
Yep.
This comment, high key, fuck B.
Hell yeah. And you know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Staying on business.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
High-key
People
fuck
decided
B.
she's not the asshole.
Yeah.
That's the consensus. So if you thought she was, look at yourself.
Yeah, reflect.
Yeah.
Story 4. Birthday boy.
I looked at this one too. Okay.
Before I tell my tale, you need some context. When I was young, my family were heavily Christian, making me spend my Sundays at service and Wednesdays at youth group. I'm not religious now, but those years instilled an awareness of the paranatural in me. As I grew up, I became more independent and rebellious, leading me to seek out forms of psychedelic spiritual enlightenment, and it just so happens that I deem that a priority over having a place to stay. As a young adult hooligan, living in a small farm town in the middle of the Willamette Valley, there weren't a lot of opportunities for kids my age. You either partook in substances, worked in the wine industry, or got involved in numerous cults that were around.
What?
Where is this?
Why are these your options? I'm either gonna go work at the winery and pour people wine or do
Have
drugs.
a crippling meth addiction and also join a cult.
Oregon.
Oh, okay.
So I guess, yeah, you're right.
Yep. Meth or heroin and
Chasing Sasquatch.
yep.
That's all you got.
It was about 10 p.m., and as my friend and I were bumming smokes from patrons behind the local bar, there were about 5 people, my friend and I excluded. We were all a tad bit tipsy, sharing tales and shooting the crap, when a man walked out that I'd never seen before. He was about 5.5 feet tall with odd proportions. That's short.
That's like basically my height.
Donning a burly mustache that did not fit his face. He wore a cowboy hat 2 sizes. I'm picturing Yosemite Sam. I'm sorry. He wore a cowboy hat 2 sizes too big, a leather jacket over a plain white tank top, leather pants, and boots to finish off his outfit. This is Yosemite Sam.
I'm the law around here, boy.
My first thought was like 2 kids, like one sitting on the shoulders and like a big fake mustache. But as they kept going, you're right. That is
Yeah.
Sammy.
He just kind of stood there trying to be a part of the group, yet excluded through some metaphysical divide. After about 10 minutes of loitering, he started talking. He mentioned that it was his birthday and referred to himself as the birthday boy.
Oh.
On and on, he would only talk about how it was his birthday, that he needed a cigarette because it was his birthday, period, that someone should buy him a drink for his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was his birthday. 30 minutes passed, and the patrons slowly started filtering out until it was just the birthday boy, my friend, and I. He asked us if we knew where any abandoned buildings were, and if we could take him to one. I was already unnerved, but at this point my entire being was screaming at me to get away from him. Like a light switch had flipped, and I could feel some sort of evil intention radiating from him. I gave some sort of vague direction of a non-existent building and told him goodbye. He asked me if I would take him there and celebrate his birthday with him, and that he had a gift for us. I told him no, and I needed to make it to a friend's house to go to sleep. He told me, and I quote, "I'll see you again, Noah," and gave me a huge inhuman grin. He then proceeded to sprint backwards for about 30 feet. Yes, backwards, spin around, and run in the direction I gave him. I looked at my friend, and we both started running in the opposite direction, cutting through side streets and jumping a couple of fences. We ended up making it to my friend's house and making it inside. About 20 minutes passed. We're chilling inside and smoking, and I hear someone sing "Happy Birthday" to you. I peek out the window, and it's fucking birthday boy. I don't know how he found us, but he paced up and down the street for an hour or two until he gave up and sprinted away. I never saw birthday boy again, but I'll never forget his parting sound. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. The sound of cowboy boots furiously smacking the pavement. I don't know what the heck he was, but he was not human. To the birthday boy, let's not celebrate together ever. What the fuck?
See, I was like, oh no, he has like, maybe his wife died, he has no friends, he's like trying to go get a nice drink on his birthday. But then the story kept going.
Mm-hmm. It just got worse and worse.
It got so much worse.
Yeah.
Running backwards.
That
Hilarious.
read like a Tim Robinson skit. Yeah. Like, it's straight up. This guy comes out in a comically large cowboy hat, big old mustache, short king.
Yep.
He comes running out in his leathers, his spurs are clicking. He's like, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. And then, like, everybody's like, okay, dog, what the fuck? And then he's like, you guys want to go to an abandoned building? I have some presents. It's meth.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah, and he's like, that Tim Robinson. I'm just imagining Tim Robinson with a giant cowboy hat, a giant fake mustache, running backwards.
So funny.
And then the end part is really creepy. That's where it gets.
How did he know where you lived? I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was paranormal. I do think it's someone on drugs.
Yeah, absolutely somebody on drugs. The singing "Happy Birthday to You" would have made me catatonic. I would have fainted on the ground like a fainting goat. Just passed out. Mm-hmm. I'm no good to the world anymore. Lights are going out. I'm locking every single entrance to my house. I'm barricading myself into the bathroom.
Yep.
Not sleeping.
Yep. Nope. See, like, this reads to me like, you know where they take movie trailers and they put different music to it?
Yeah.
If you put different music to this, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
If you put, like, the screechy violins, horror all the way.
Yeah.
If they're like softly singing like "Happy Birthday,"
yeah,
to you, and then you hear like the clack of the boots.
Yeah, just slow.
Happy birthday,
and then it like flashes to the kids inside, and they're like, like hands to their mouth, like hiding in a corner, crying. They're like splattered with blood a little bit for no reason because nothing's happened.
Yeah, just bangs on the window.
Yeah. But then you have the other side where he's like hopping down the street like, happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. And there's like the like coming of age music in the background, you know, it's like
some MGMT playing.
Yeah. It's me and Michael. The guy's name is Michael. It's our birthday boy. Yeah, I would be scared. I
would be terrified. I would hate the sound of cowboy boots, that's for sure.
Yeah. I, too, was a young hooligan who had a traumatic Christian upbringing that transitioned into rebellion and was wild things. I never encountered Yosemite Sam in the wild or anything adjacent to that, which is very lucky for me. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of situations I very well would not be here anymore, but I safely can say that it was never a Yosemite Sam or otherwise.
There's a guy in a gorilla suit that got in my car one time. Yeah, to bring up Bettina, we were at Sonic and we were like parked in the little drive up things, you know, where you park your car, drinking our drinks, yapping, being high schoolers, and this guy in a gorilla suit just like got into the, because I had a Subaru, you could just like climb in the back and just be like, sup ladies, and then left, and that was it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That town was a fever dream when I was in high school. There's weird. That same night, we played chicken with our friend DJ. I chickened out because I was like, DJ's now like a pro BMX biker. He was not going to chicken out.
Yeah.
I chickened out. And then we also saw someone with a flamethrower in the Hobby Lobby parking lot.
Wild.
And we were like nerds. So we weren't like, we
Out
weren't
doing
drinking.
anything, yeah.
We weren't smoking. We weren't doing anything weird. We were not hallucinating. There was a gorilla in my car.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say because I don't even know. Yep.
Yeah, we just cruise around town. All that to say, the meowing that you were doing makes a lot more sense. After these stories, they were catty.
Yeah, but it's too late. The damage has been done, and I will not be meowing any longer.
I mean, I didn't get it at first because lions roar. We're Leos. We're powerful. We're confident, and we get shit done. We don't meow.
You're right. But since we are so powerful and confident, maybe we can persuade you into liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. You can follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or Reddit, all at whatwasthat_thepod. Or if you'd like to share your own story with us, email us at whatwasthat.thepod@gmail.com. Yeah. That
Period, per. You did so good with that segue.
Oh, now you want to... I will let that slide since it's your birthday. So everyone, on a parting goodbye, say happy birthday to Jasmine. Wait, did you hear them?
No, I'm seriously worried about you, though.
No, I'm being a high-key dead ass.
High-key dead ass.
Listen.
Period, printer facts.
Wait. What was that?